haven't been keeping up, Kanye is in an ongoing battle with Gap and pretty much everybody in the world. Kanye just will not give it up at this point. And honestly, as the story keeps unfolding, Kanye is looking a bit less bright by the day. Right now, Kanye's biggest gripe with Adidas and Gap and everybody is that he doesn't have total creative control over the product in every single aspect of it. Before, when we were talking about this, Kanye was saying they were re-releasing the colorways without his permission, and that's true. But he also has going on to kind of show his contracts with these companies, and this is things he's agreed to. Kanye, at the beginning of all these contracts, essentially agreed to let these fashion houses, Gap and Adidas, use his name to make products. He would not own the products, he would just own the name. Once the product is in production, he could not create products like it that use the same name, use the same silhouettes, that sort of thing. Essentially, they bought Kanye's ideas, and now he's mad that the contract is playing out the way it did, just like it was with his UMG contract. Kanye seemingly, especially with the "it ain't Ralph though, it ain't Ralph," that type of thing. He was begging for this corporate attention, this corporate sponsorship, these corporate dollars to obtain his goals and get to that level. And once he signed a contract to do that, and he got to that level, i.e., Yeezy with Adidas and Gap, he looks at the contract and says, I've made X amount of money. I feel like I should have total control over the product, even though that's not what I signed. And in reality, no matter how much money Yeezy bought to Adidas, Adidas is the most popular sports brand in the world. All the soccer teams are Puma or Adidas, which are both Adidas fucking companies. Yeezy might have bought them a few $1 billion, but it didn't grow the worth of Adidas so exponentially that they would be willing to void or reconstruct this contract for Kanye West when seemingly he 100% knew what he was getting to in the first place. And now, he even today is trying to say that they're trying to sell his masters from up under his nose. And honestly, I don't know if and then it was called out as fake. So I don't know if this is even, I hate to say it, I don't know if I'm even on Kanye's side with this one. He's trying to say they're selling my masters under my nose like they did Taylor Swift. But no, in your contract, you probably never owned that shit. How are they going to sell something you never own? They're not going to give you the right to buy it because you are typically the hardest person to work with contractually down the long run, as you've shown time and time again. So, of course, I don't see companies really being willing to go out of their way to do anything for Kanye West with as much as he's going out of his way to shit on pretty much essentially every partnership he's ever forged with a major company in his entire career. Basically, this whole Kanye thing comes down to a big case of be careful what you wish for. Because Kanye has been wishing for this his entire life. He wanted to be on that Ralph level, blah, 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 this and the third. And once he got there, he realized what it took since he didn't put his own dollars into it. He didn't have the money to do it. And now he's mad that the people that had the money to do it are sticking by the contract they made him sign. I mean, and that's it at the end of the day. He doesn't have to stick by the contract because they'll probably let him go and just say, fuck it. We don't want to deal with the public harassment, the mob mentality harassment and shit. But after here, where is there to go if you're Kanye West? If you don't do it all out of pocket. If he doesn't do it all out of pocket, I don't think Kanye is going to really survive in the fashion game. I was speaking to an artist selling their masters. Future is or some of their catalog. Future is reportedly selling some of his